Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, I think we're going to do a review today. Not of this drink, but this is what I'm drinking right now. San Pellegrino Italian sparkling drinks. Lemon Atta. We're going to review a movie that I watched today. My friend Tracy came over. You know her from some of my reviews for movies like Dracula or what's that called? Something Henry or something. It's just called Henry. I can't remember. But anyway, we watched a movie on, I believe it was Netflix, called Oddity, and it's like a supernatural murder mystery. It's a woman is murdered, and her twin sister, who is sort of like a mystic and blind and has shorter hair, they're twins, is trying to figure out who did it. And I feel like what's kind of interesting about this film is they give you all the clues, maybe a little heavy-handedly. The foreshadowing is heavy-handed, strong, maybe obvious, or maybe I've just seen a lot of movies, I don't know. But it's very clear what's going to happen. Every time they introduce a character, you're like, I know what this character's role is in this. I know who did it. You just sort of, as they introduce characters, you know what's going to happen. But it's very enjoyable to watch it all unfold. And I think that says a lot about the film, where maybe it's very easy to tell who did what. The unfolding of it is still very pleasant to watch, and there are supernatural elements that are very spooky and keep you on edge, and also just not even the supernatural parts, but the parts that are just kind of, like creepy person, creepy person over here, creepy person over there. All of that is very unsettling and spooky as well. The mysticism that's happening kind of has a supernatural religious element that is folded into the horror, which is really nice as well. And I guess all of that to say, like, even though the movie to me felt like maybe predictable, I don't want to use that word because I feel like that word makes it sound like I think the movie's bad. But even though I was, and I don't even know if the movie's trying to be like, can you guess it? I don't think it's trying to be that sort of like twist, heavy on the mystery, can you, I don't know, guess it sort of film. I almost wonder if the way they're unfolding things is intentional in a way for you to follow along on who did things. But it does feel very easy to pick out who did what. But again, I don't know if they're trying to say, I don't want you to know who did what, who did this murder, or who called for the murder, that sort of thing. But it I don't know, it just unfolds really well. It's enjoyable. The tone is nice. The vibes are good. The location, I really like the location as well. I believe it's like British or something, so it's out of my country. It's out of my comfort zone and all of that, but it has a really nice feel to it. And I would say it's a movie to recommend. This movie came out in 2024, I believe, so, last year, but this is my first time getting to it, and Oddity just seems like a movie that I can get behind. It's one that I would recommend. You know, maybe I would say it moves at a measured pace, but I would not call it slow at all. I don't, it didn't feel long to me at all. Um, I was never bored during it. And I think it has some spooky scenes to it, some great supernatural stuff. If you're into like mysticism, if you're into ghosts, if you're into murder mysteries, like all of that sort of gets folded into it. Like psychopaths, all that stuff sort of gets folded into this movie. And I think it was a successful film, and I would totally recommend it. So my question to you is, have you seen Oddity? Again, I think I watched it on Netflix, and if you've seen it, I'd love to know what you think. So let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the film. And perhaps we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. And perhaps we'll see you tomorrow. And perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.